What's going on, guys? It's Nick from Rival Consultants back with another video on accounts that you can add to build your credit score, even if you have bad credit. Even if you have bad credit, these accounts are instant approval accounts. For the most part, these are pre-approvals, all except for Fingerhut, Milestone, Indigo, Stoneberry, and Total. Those are all pre-approvals. So let's say an event that you don't get approved, all they're going to do is give you a reason why, or they may transfer you to a third party site that offers a secure card because you didn't get approved. So really, there's no harm, no foul whenever you apply for these accounts. It's not going to hurt your credit. It doesn't hurt to find out if you can get approved or not. So the first card is Milestone. I mean, they're a real credit card. They're not, like Fingerhut or Horizon Gold Card, or modules or anything like that. They're a real card. You can use them to go get gas, food, groceries, etc. So that's one of the cards that I recommend, especially, let's say, for example, if you went through bankruptcy and you had that bankruptcy discharge. This is a great card to add, to start rebuilding the history up, even if you don't want to use a secure card. So the next one, Indigo, is not a pre-qualification. With these cards, I highly recommend that you have a high 500s whenever you apply. Also, if you have any collections, preferably you don't want any type of collections that's from like a former credit card or like a charge off from a former credit card company, anything like that. Really, the higher the score, the better. I recommend minimum of the high 500s before you apply for like the Indigo, Total, different places like that. I know for a fact if you don't get approved for Indigo, all they're going to do is transfer you to a third party site. I believe it's First Progress Secure Credit Card. It's a website they're going to send you to. So once again, no harm, no foul. The next primary that you can add is Stoneberry, which is kind of like a Fingerhut, but you can really get furniture and stuff like that. So as you can see, tech, fall items, just stuff, just overall everything on here. As seen on TV, they're online retailer. You know what I mean? Just the same stuff that you can get off Fingerhut and let's say Cons or something like that. They're pretty much the same. And they're another instant approval primary that you can add if you have bad credit. Visa is another credit card that you can add that pretty much caters to people with bad credit. You know what I mean? Real easy approval, real instant approval. It's for poor credit and no credit. You know what I mean? And it's all unsecured. So no security deposit, none of that nature. You know what I mean? It's really the basic run of the mill credit builder card. Now, one thing to keep in mind, being that these are credit builder cards and credit builder accounts, the fees are going to be incredibly high. You know what I mean? Anywhere between around 24% APR or higher, depending on really which one you go to. You know what I mean? So that is one thing to keep in mind. Make sure you pay it on time. Make sure you don't go over the limit. Just make sure you stay, abreast as to what's going on with these cards. You know what I mean? Because the sole purpose is not to run it up on these credit cards. The sole purpose is to build credit. That's all you want these cards for, to build credit. So once you graduate to, let's say, a Capital One, Discovery credit card, different things like that, you can close these cards out if you want to, which I highly recommend. Just because of the fees are incredibly high, but they're great to build credit and really get you back jump started in the right direction. So the last credit account is one that we all know, Fingerhut. Now everybody's gotten advertisements in the mail from Fingerhut. They've been around for longer than I've been alive. You know what I mean? Once again, they're really good to build credit and really get the good payment history up. You know what I mean? You're gonna pay a little bit of cash for some overpriced items, but the whole purpose, once again, is just to build credit. You know what I mean? You don't want these accounts for anything else, just to build credit. Fingerhut is one of those accounts that I'll leave on a profile. I'll use it one time and like periodically I'll use it. least let's say for example, I want to let's say buy a little cheap phone to do business with or something like that. I'll get I found a friend and I'll pay on it, pay it off and leave it alone. Just let it sit on your account, let it age. Because the more these accounts last on your profile, the better your score looks. So as you graduate, it's really up to you it's really up to you. If you want to go ahead and continue to use these cards and keep them on your profile. I'm a little bit mixed on a few of them. I would keep Fingerhut and probably Stoneberry, but then that's about it. You know what I mean? But these cards, their sole purpose is really to get you back jump started. Especially if you went through like a bankruptcy. And I know with the change on the bankruptcy laws, they're making it harder to really get back into the game. But with these accounts, they're pretty much help you bounce back. Really help you build up that good paper history and really help you, move in a better direction. So if you like these type of videos, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned. I'm gonna keep dropping these videos every day, like it's clockwork. So anyway, guys, have a good one.